Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I know I'm 10 minutes late. Project Refine Life. It's been a long time. Alexa Rose. Alexa Rose, there's a newsletter now. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm asking people to sign up to the new link tree. Hi, Richard. The new link tree that I gave in and we have a new link tree. So the new link tree is Blue Witch. And we also going to have a newsletter. So I'm excited. We're still going to have coffee breaks, fear you not. The link for the newsletter, I'm going to try to post it on my Instagram real quick. Probably if I can find a way to put it on this very video once I put it as a reel. Oh, I'm going to put it on the link tree. If not, I'm going to put it on the link tree. You should be able to see it on the link tree, I think. It's just a link that you have to follow. It's a landing page. I'm investing all kinds of money so that we can continue having this business without the oh my God, Richard! Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, Goddess. Oh, Richard, we were praying so hard for you, my friend. Uh, well, Richard shared on publicly, so I guess I can say it publicly. We are cancer-free. It was just a chest infection. Thank you, Goddess. Oh, God, Goddess bless Richard. I'm so happy that it wasn't that dreaded thing. Especially for us who are sign Cancer. Moon children, as you said. We're more children. Anyway, there's a lot of news. So let me get some of this news out. Um, we have a new link tree, and it's link tree. You know how it's written. Link tree and blue uh, underscore witch. So it's link tree / blue underscore witch. I'm gonna see if I can add that sign up thing for the newsletter right there. If not, I will share it on this very video if I'm able. I'm very new to this. I just signed up to Constant Contact. So hopefully we can get a newsletter going. And the Patreon is coming. We're going to have a Patreon. And if you think you get a lot from these coffee breaks, think again. Because you, my Patreon family, are going to have all of it. But give me a minute. I need to figure out how these things are done and how they work, and all that takes time and money and effort. And this people reporting my content on Facebook. I'm very upset. I'm really mad at people reporting me, but I think they did me a favor. I think they put a little firecracker on my butt, and that is prompting me to do, we now are in constant contact. We're going to have a newsletter, and eventually we're going to have a Patreon. Yes, like Richard just said, I have enough content to have a Patreon. Absolutely. And there's going to be a tier where you get access to everything. And then you don't have to, like, when is the next class? When is the next day? Blah, blah, blah. You'll have access to everything. I'm thinking I'm going to do like access to everything plus a private session. Like once a month you get a private session type of thing. And yeah, so I mean I'm thinking Redirection, not rejection. Ooh, I like that. Thank you, Alexa. I love that you're watching from Germany. Germany, was I correct? Um, we have a student that comes from Peru, but then if I'm correct that you're in Germany, Alexa, are they, are you Latina? Are there a lot of Latinos in Germany? Tell us all the gossip, all the chismes. All right, folks, we have tarot for the weekend. And I tried to make the coffee break small. Can you imagine the Patreon sessions? We're probably going to be talking about like maybe 45 minutes on the Patreon, just hanging out. Wouldn't that be fun? All right, let's see what the goddess has for us today. Okay, here it is. 2 cards for today. Utilizing the Darkwood Tarot. The board in a plain. Oh, well, thank you for being here. Either way. So, guys, we have. Wow, Richard, I think this applies to you directly in a way. Hi, Leilani. In a way of, we have all the information. So listen, it kind of matches what we were just talking about, where the person that, or the people that reported my content actually did me a favor, right? But the anger is not going to wait, because it's not going to go away automatically, right? Things like you need to work through them. But is that reality check, is that awakening of, because of this uncomfortable situation, now we are planted on reality. It is the card of the Nine of Swords. Okay. And the Nine of Swords is usually that kind of mixed feelings, is usually disappointment, is usually being disillusioned about it, about something, or finding a harsh reality. Some people call it the nightmare awakening. And it could be, you were rich, or you were so worried about this, what is it called? Not symptoms, but medical diagnosis. I couldn't think of the word. You were so worried about this diagnosis, and then being cancer free, thank you, goddess, is like an awakening, right? Like it somehow it makes you redirect your thoughts, and thank you, goddess, that is for good, but it is still that heavy burden, because you were already thinking 20 million different courses of action, and now it's like, no, we can breathe, it's like, um oh my god, we have a troll bothering my Leilani. How dare you? Banned from page. Goodbye. It feels like I can move forward. Of course you do. Cancer free, baby. Like, yeah. So, an awakening from a nightmare in which we might have to redirect a lot of the way we were thinking, but it will be um, hard, but it will be doable. Now, the second card, it matches perfectly the message. I know, Leilani, they're trying to troll you. Like, what the heck? Facebook. The second card that we have is the Page of Wands. And that Page of Wands is telling us, making sure that it's the page and not the knight. Yeah, it's the Page of Wands. So it's about learning new things. It's about finding new ways to redirect that energy, as Richard said, to breathe easy, to move forward. And it's about us learning. There's a lot of learning happening. So yeah, there might be some rude awakenings. There might be some disappointments. There might be a moment in which we feel that there's a lot of weight on our shoulders, and then suddenly that weight is moved. But there is some certain feeling of discomfort, even when it is good news. It's like, ugh, I was already married with my bad news. Like in my case, I was very married to the easy comfort zone of what I've been doing. And now it's like moving to new things, perhaps a Patreon, having a sign up thing, and all of those things. There's a lot of fear and uncertainty, but with that fear, there is inspiration to move forward. So I want to read what Alexa wrote. They say, to answer your question, yes, I met a lot of Latinos in the expat events, but the Latino food out here is very disappointing. However, I finally find decent tacos, yet at a street food festival. That is amazing. And then she says, I'm feeling that considering leaving the job I came here for and starting my own thing. Wow. And Richard says exactly, inspiration. To be moved, pushed really out of our comfort zone. And I'm taking as an example, right, Richard with this diagnosis, myself with the whole social media, Alexa with perhaps starting your own thing is really scary. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like having this attitude of, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. We're going to do it. And it can't get worse. It can only get better, you know. And I know for you, Richard, it was the fear of going to the doctor and finding a new diagnosis and etc. A leap of faith. But in this case, this leap of faith is telling us learn, 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 learn. So you're gonna take a leap of faith, but your eyes, your ears, your senses, your mind needs to be wide open. You need to have lots of room to learn lots and lots of things. That's what the page does. The page is a sponge that learns everything, and it's very mental. So don't be surprised if you don't feel emotional. Um, you might feel joy, of course, right? Fear, uncertainty, but it's this eagerness of learning that makes it like, okay, we're moving forward because we don't know where I'm getting goosebumps. We're moving forward because we don't know where the limit is. So we're just gonna continue moving. Whoa! She liked that. And by she, you know who I mean. This goosebumps started on my left arm, this part, and then it grew to my whole left arm. Then it moved to my left arm and my left thigh. Then it was the whole left arm, left leg, and now is all my four limbs. And it happens always when I'm saying something, rely on a message where I think I have removed myself enough out of the way to just let the message through. It is a very peculiar feeling. I don't know how to explain it other than that. And that's one of the things we're going to explore on the Tezcatlipoca workshop, which is coming soon. But first, we have to get the Limpias one out of the way. Anyway, I told you there was a lot of announcements to happen today. We're going to have Lucha Vegan tomorrow. And we're going to be there doing tarot readings. And I'll have my art for sale. For those who don't know, I draw and I have art for sale. And you can buy my art prints And that therein lies the problem. I do so much, and there's so many things that you don't know I do. And you can actually buy my stuff. I want to get into Redbubble and have it available for people overseas. Alexa says, gotta figure out where I am and where am I going. Thank you for the work you're doing. See you again soon. You gotta go, but see you soon and come back and watch the recording. And I will have that link for the newsletter out soon. So we have Lucha Vegan tomorrow, Saturday. And then we have the Mayahuel class on Sunday. You can still sign up for both. And Mayahuel is all about the agave plant and the myth of the agave and the deity and the bunnies. What does that have to do with bunnies? And what are the significance of the bunnies? And I don't know if you catch a reel that I posted a few days ago, but it was saying get drunk like 400 rabbits. All of that will be explained at the class. Hi, Sadia. Sadia Hersal. That is a beautiful name. What is your name from? Is that your name or is that a nickname? I mean, you don't have to tell me. I just like it, Sadia. All right, let's see what the 4 agreements have for us today for the weekend. We have ask for what you want. Don't make assumptions. Ask for what you want. Now, believe it or not, miss you, lady. Glad to hear your voice. Hi, Sad Mystique and Quesada. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So when we have this card of realization, things that are moving us out of our comfort zone, waking us up from our slumber, not necessarily a nightmare, but a slumber. And then we have the page of wands, right? That says ask for the things, get the knowledge, learn new things, open your mind so you can understand and learn. And then our first oracle says ask for what you need. Find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, everyone has the right to ask you for what they want. And you have the right to say yes or no. This is all about boundaries. This is all about boundaries and direct communication. Two of my favorite things in the world. Oh, Alexa, I really hope that you will catch this on the replay because you were just asking about what to do. Find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, everybody has the right to ask you for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. Oh, you find yourself? I'm so glad you're back. All right, so you guys, we've been at it for 20 minutes. You want more oracles? I have 2 more. Yes or no? Yay or nay? I'm gonna start pulling one. Hey, Vibe Space. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one? Which one? Until you tell. Yeah, okay. Sad Mystic just said yeah. I am so grateful. Leilani said yes. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more because you know what? It's Friday, and on Friday we say, fuck it. We're just gonna go to whatever time. I'm excited, you guys. I'm excited for this mailing list sign up thing, and I'm so excited about a Patreon thing. Amazing. Alexa said I say yes to too many things, and this is why I'm placing boundaries and thinking of my next steps. That is boundaries are magic. You set up a boundary and then you take a step back and then you poop your pants because it's really scary. And then you just watch how people react to your boundaries. Those who love you and value you and celebrate you and elevate you, those who really celebrate who you are going to be happy for your boundaries. They're going to understand your boundaries. They're going to respect it. They're going to celebrate it. Those who want to use you and abuse you and don't give a crap about you and your well-being are going to look at that boundary and literally they're going to say like, that bitch put up a wall. And the magic lies in the fact that because they cannot have access to you and abuse you, they're going to turn around and they're going to go away. And it's like garbage taking itself out. So don't ever be afraid of setting boundaries. Ask for what you need. Say yes, say no. Because that will separate the hay from the shaft. Is that how you say it? It will separate people that you need around you from the people that are not in your team. You welcome them to your team, but they never really got into your team. So they need to be out. Marvelously Marisa says, my cat just joined us and he wants another card too. All right, let's see what the celebration of love has for us today. Can you imagine being on a Zoom call on a Patreon and instead of me just talking to the screen, is us having a conversation? I think that needs to be included on a Patreon, like a monthly hangout or something like that. We have, guys, highest potential. Highest potential. Door of Eternity, the Angel of Choice. That's a lot of words. FGH, highest potential. Can count in English, can recite the alphabet in English. Why? Because that's how your brain works. All right, so highest potential. You might be at a crossroads in your life. Okay. You may be at a crossroads in your life. You are being inspired to take the high road. This might not be the easiest and most convenient, but by choosing the path of integrity, it pays dividends in spiritual gold. Choose wisely. Guys, the divine is really coming through strong for us today. You may be at a crossroads in your life. You are being inspired to take the high road. This might not be the easiest and most convenient, but by choosing the path of integrity, it pays dividends in spiritual gold. Choose wisely. Vibe Space, I'm going to see you next week. So Vibe Space was probably the second person that bought their ticket for the Limpias workshop. I have 5 tickets left. Okay? And the early bird ends tonight. For real. I'm not going to extend it anymore. Either we do the class with 10 people or with 15, but the next 5 will have to pay full price for their ticket because we already extended the early bird. The class is going to be on Sunday the 18th, Sunday the 19th in Ravenswood. We're going to learn how to do cleansings for your home, for your working space, for your sacred space, whatever you have your altar or magical tools, magical space, and then for yourself. It is not a continuation of the first Limpias workshop. It is a different, it's focused on different places and things, but the technique is the same. So if you attended the first workshop, it's not going to feel like you're repeating, and it actually feels like it will be building up. But if you couldn't attend the first one, like Vibe Space, that missed the deadline, it will stand alone on its own, and you won't feel like you miss anything. There are 5 tickets left. Yeah. Is there any thoughts of possibly making your in-person workshops available online? You know, Project Life, I have a lot of classes online. I invite you to go to my new and improved link tree. So the new link tree is gonna be like this link tree. So linktr.ee/blue_witch. This one's still active, but you might as well go to the new one. And there's a bunch of classes there that are available on demand. The spell series, just so you know, because there's some cleansing classes within the spell series. And what we do on that spell series is we talk about the technology behind the things that we do. And then I give you a bunch of examples of how to do it. And then you create your own spell. I don't teach people do the spell this way, do the spell that way, because what works for me might not work for you. But I explain, like I said, the technology. You know, you need this, you need that, you need the other. When you put it together, this is the result that you might have. You could use this, you could use that, you could, you know. And some of those classes are basically kind of like what I base my in-person workshops on. I know it's difficult, so it's kind of the theory, but not the practice. And of course, the in-person workshops, they're filled with in-person practice. Hi, Govinda Sai. Oh, it's been a minute. But like I was saying, when we create the Patreon, we're gonna have to come with a lot of content for the online Patreons. Patrons, right? How would that be said? Because the thing is Patreon, so it will be patrons, members of my Patreon, I guess. It's coming. It's coming. I'm gonna do it. Believe me. I really am. There's a fire in my butt. I will not stop. Don't stop, can't stop. Last oracle for today, we have the Gospel of Aradia. I have no glasses, so wish me luck. We have reconciliation. Reconciliation. And the message is, let me put this far enough so I can read it. How far? This far. Bringing the disparate together is not an easy task. The rough to the smooth, the true to the mask. Bringing two wills to accord, two hearts to simpatico, to find peace in the reunion, to trust the true reconcilia. Bringing the disparate together is not easy task. The rough to the smooth, the truth to the mask. Bringing two wills to accord, two hearts to simpatico, to find peace in the reunion, to trust is the reconcilia. I don't know how simpatico rhymes with reconcilia. I was probably pronouncing it wrong, but you know. Anyway, Project Life. Check out the spell series on demand. It's on my link tree, and you can get the classes there on demand. Didn't you get the Quatlique class on demand? Was that you? I think it was you. Yeah, and you know, the sign up link is coming, the newsletter is coming, and the Patreon is coming. Thank you, Goddess, for all the opportunities. Thank you all for watching, and until we meet again, which will be Monday, never forget that you are loved. Sign up for the Mayahuel class. You can still do it. Bye-bye.